Would there be any downside to lowering rates that you could see?
Lowering interest rates is something that I think 5 it makes sense. It was at 3. We're living large. 7 hurts. Let's find the middle place of 5. I think 5 is a really good place. It puts everybody in the right position. Why? Because for every $100,000 the average guy borrows for a house, it's going to cost him $5,000 a year, $400 a month in interest. So if he buys a house for as little, if he borrows as little as $300,000, he's only got $1,200 a month to pay to own that house in interest.
Yep.
Now it's they're paying 7 plus the tax insurance, so they're really almost. But really, right now, it seems like to play it safe. If you want to buy a house and it costs you for every $100,000 you borrow on that house, you better plan on to play it safe in Florida, $1,000 a month. Maybe a little less, but play it safe, $1,000 a month. Every $100,000 is $1,000 a month with taxes, with insurance, with the, some maintenance, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Is there any warning that you have for people, or something that you've noticed that no one's listening to?
The warning is, I see the warning signals right now that the properties have too much debt that they don't qualify for, and sooner or later, hopefully sooner, the shit's gonna hit the fan. We're gonna see a turn in the cycle, and we're gonna see opportunity. That's why you need a stash of cash right now. Instead of buying houses that barely have any cash flow, stash as much cash as you can, because when the real deal comes, you want that money ready to go. And you may need cash to buy it quick.
Yeah.
Auctions, foreclosures, things like that.
What's the biggest investing mistake that you've made?
When rates were really good and low, I didn't fix my rate. I was greedy. I could have fixed probably around 3.5, hundreds of millions of dollars.
And why didn't you? You just feel like you just got too
I didn't
greedy?
see it happening in my whole life. I never seen rates go up so quick, so high. You might have seen them slowly go up, and you say, maybe I should fix. And then you'll hurry up and fix, and you'll be safe. But they went up like this, and then once you're on a roll, the banks stop, and they don't want to, there was a little window I had where I did fix a bunch of shit at 5.3. I think I fixed about 100 million, but I'm still sitting on probably 150 million at 7 or 6, 8.
Yeah. When did you start spending more money?
You know when you can comfortably spend. If my wife wants a new car and it costs $100,000, I'll do that. Stuff like that. I started spending money when I made more. As long as I had enough for my investments, when it didn't hurt me.
Yeah.
I knew that if I went out and bought her something for $5,000, it wasn't going to make it break my picture. So you start off, small. You got a few $100,000 in the bank, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Still driving a Tesla?
Yeah.
How's that working?
It's great. I bought it September of last year. Love it.
I test drove the truck. The other day
Cybertruck.
With Aaron. It was different, but I just felt like I was there's no character inside. Everything is blank. No meters.
Oh, I like that.
No measurements. No nothing. Everything's one big screen. We are now in the future. I felt like I was on Star Trek.
I like that, though. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But I was impressed with the bed.
Yeah.
In the back, when you press a button and the whole electric bed comes open, you might be able to fit a piece of sheetrock in there. If you can, or a piece of plywood, 4x8. That was great. And then, the front was cool, trunk. It was cool, but it still looked kind of weird. It looked a little too spacey, with the shapes like this.
Prices are coming down a lot.
Well, they had some issues
A
with
lot.
Yeah, I think the guy wanted to take me for like 100 and...
No. The highest bid recently at auction was $89,000 for one.
Still, they trade for 100 still. Depends on where and when. And
Auction websites. No, just like Cars and Bids or
Cars
Bring a
and Bids.
Trailer.
I know Cars and Bids.
Yeah,
but
Doug DeMura's
I've
place.
seen one go for more than that.
No, not anymore.
No?
Every week they're coming down by 5 to 10 grand. Every single week. Because more and more are being listed for sale.
The sticker on them was only like 60, 80, right?
No, 90. 99. Actually, 99.
Supply and demand. Everybody jumped on them. Some guys flipped them and made a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Like they did with the Hummer. A friend of mine made $100,000 on a Hummer. Imagine that.
Crazy.
I think he took delivery. He bought it. Maybe he took delivery and flipped it. I don't know. Anyway, it's all supply and demand. There's always that guy that wants it, the first one to have it.
Yeah.
So they'll pay.